We're at the Gerding Theater, home of Portland Center Stage here in the Pearl District. This opened as a brand new theater in 2006. Westside Story was the first production. So glad you're with us on Comcast Newsmakers. I'm Ken Ackerman. Well, the president is challenging manufacturers to double exports over the next 5 years. Portland is one of the 4 cities chosen to promote the export initiative. We're going to find out all about that. We welcome Jonathan Schlueter, Executive Director of Westside Economic Alliance. Thanks for being with us.
Glad to be with you, Ken.
Tell us about what the president is proposing to create new jobs.
Well, part of his State of the Union address last year was to challenge American manufacturers to help win our way out of the recession by creating jobs that would be driven by manufacturing. And to do that, he's challenged us to double exports in 5 years. That would create 2 million more private sector jobs.
Now, how is Portland as far as exports? Where do we rate?
Oregon has always been an export-driven state. We always produce more than our 3.5 million people can consume. So we send products literally around the world to 6 continents.
You know, I've got some statistics here. In fact, we rank 2nd nationally, which a lot of people would never realize.
And it used to be that we were in the agriculture and timber and resource industries. We sent a lot of wood products around the world. We sent a lot of food around the world, but that's changed.
It has.
We don't cut down our trees as much, and we don't produce as much food as we used to, but we are driven by high-tech manufacturing products. We're driven by sportswear and apparel, electronics, by manufacturing equipment, and even recycled paper and metals. You
know, looking over all of this, it looks like Asia is the main export. Well, Canada is up in there as well. But you're right. I mean, everything from computers and electronics to machinery, we export. And when we're talking about our area, why do you think it is that Portland is up there nationally? What is it about this place?
Well, in the last 10 years, we have really diversified our economy. New companies have moved here, including Genentech and Solar World out in Hillsborough as examples, producing products that consumers around the world want and need. And because of our access to the Pacific Rim, we have close access to the Port of Portland, the Columbia River, and off to Pacific Rim and world markets. We have better access to the world markets than other states.
Tell me the role of Westside Economic Alliance.
Well, our business is economic development. We welcome new businesses to locate on the west side of the Portland region in Washington and western Clackamas County. And we are now the economic engine of the state of Oregon, because half of all the jobs in Oregon are congregated right here in 3 counties, Multnomah, Clackamas, and Washington County. Half of all the income that's earned in Oregon is earned here, and half of the income tax that is used to pay for our state's services is also generated here. So we are the economic engine of the state, that we provide the tax base that helps pay for public education in Pendleton, healthcare in Burns, and public safety in Klamath Falls, and makes the whole state a better place to be.
Is it getting easier or harder to attract business to Oregon?
It's a challenge, but one thing that we have that other states would certainly envy is the highly trained workforce. Right now our economy is recessed, and there's a high unemployment rate at 7.8% in Washington County, and percent higher than that in neighboring counties. But that also means that there's a lot of very well-trained, very well-educated people looking for work, eager to find work. So a company looking to come here has plenty of opportunities to choose from. We also have lower energy rates and water availability and land availability to allow companies to locate and expand here.
Now, we have about 45 more seconds, but I want to mention, well, some people are talking about making this a better town for everyone. Westside Economic Alliance is putting that to work. What did you do?
Well, a month ago, instead of having our monthly board meeting, we decided we would do an executive build where the members of my board of directors, 28 in number, both in the public and private sectors, would build a project at the Habitat for Humanity neighborhood at 160th and Farmington out in Aloha. Here we have 9 houses with 31 children living in this neighborhood, but they didn't have play equipment. They didn't have an outside structure where they could call their activity. So they went to school one morning, they come back afterwards, and there it sits right there. And we've got a picture to show you right here. I want to thank you, Jonathan Schlueter, for joining us. We appreciate your time here at Comcast Newsmakers. Great pictures, by the way. My pleasure.
We want to thank you for being here as well. For the crew here, I'm Ken Ackerman. Make it a great day.